What cool down we've been getting has sure brought the color out in this thing. She's as green as a gourd. Now look, even as hardcore as I am on maintaining this yard, look at here. I still get a little bit of heat stress along the edge of the road. And look at that right there, how that grass just kind of checks out. It's not much. A little spot there, a little spot there. These are, right here's a real bad spot. Right at the curvature of the road, where it kind of curves around right there. And then my irrigation throws all the way out here in the road. Man, that spot just gets so incredibly hot. And if you notice, you can see the pattern of it. It's almost like a tire track maybe right there. So I don't know if some point in time somebody run over it with a tire, cutting the corner too close or what. Just a little bit down in here. But then when you get back, you can see that little tiny bit of brown, and then look, bam, green. And of course, you know, when they build these roads, it's about 6 inches of rock, you know, out, and then gosh, it's probably a foot deep, so there's no telling how much rock is right there on that edge. Watch how easy this is. Hey there, it's Pete with GCI Turf. Hope you're having a great day today. And this is a Groundskeeper 2 rake. It's pretty cool. I've had this for about a year probably. I bought it last winter, so a little less than a year. And I've used it around the house for odd and end things. And so I've just been kind of waiting to make a video on it, and I think right now is as good a time as any. Okay, to start, it is incredibly lightweight. I mean, it is not in any way heavy. It seems like it's made really well. The way it's put together, let's see, I haven't even tried this yet. It looks like you can replace these tines right here somehow. If it breaks, you can see where the end it hooks around there, so you probably just pop that up and that would just slide out, and you can put you another one in there if for some reason you ever broke it. Now, what makes this rake so cool is the shape of it, okay? See how it comes out and it kind of makes this turn right here? Well, when you're holding it, let's say the ground's right here and you're holding it about like that, you can see how it's kind of got this little hook to it, and it's kind of got like a digging action where that's going to dig against whatever you're trying to pull out. So is it tough? Well, I don't know. Let's see. Oh. All right, one more time. I'm trying to get it to land here. So, seems to be pretty tough. I actually did that at the shop today. So as high as I could, it landed on a concrete slab, and it didn't even put a scratch on it. Now I'm back here in the test plot, and you can see it looks pretty good. This is non-irrigated turf type tall fescue. Looking pretty nice, good color, really dense and really thick. But I have these couple of little areas every year. One's right here. It kind of goes down this stripe, and another one's down there. I don't know if the ground's harder here. I don't know if it doesn't get the water doesn't absorb or whatever. But when it gets really hot and dry, this area in particular starts to stress out a little bit more than say the rest of this. It always stresses first every summer. So I'm gonna probably try to double, triple, quadruple aerate this one. When I do my aeration, I'll go over this section several times, maybe try to help get some more water to penetrate, get down in there. But I've got a lot of stressed out area in here, and you can see the brown the little brown areas, that's where the turf is stressed out. Now we've just got done having a lot of rain, so when that's stressed, it would become a lightish brown color, maybe blue. It would start off blue and go to brown a little bit, but as that grass gets wet, it has that darker brown color. But what I'm going to do is remove that before I aerate and seed, and I got the perfect rake for it. Watch this. Now let's be clear about something. That's not thatch, okay? That's stressed out, dead turf grass. I don't actually have a thatch problem in my yard. Thatch is kind of more of an organic material. It kind of builds up over time. It sits right on top of the soil. It's, you know, if you got too much of it, it can be an issue. Kind of blocks the water from going in, nutrients, fertilizer, whatever. But in this case, I'm getting rid of that dead, stressed out turf. Now if I had a bagging system for my mower, I could just kind of leave that laying and leave it spread out and bag it up with my mower, but I don't have one, so I'm just going to get it in the rake, and actually I'm just going to throw it in my pine needle beds and spread it out real good, and that'll just break down. So I'm going to do the same thing here before seeding. Now this little bit right here that's left in there, I'm not the least bit worried about that. I just want to expose as much soil as I can before I come in here and plug and seed. Alright, well thank you for watching. I know right about now is the time that you would hear somebody say, well, there's a link in the description below, we'll get you a coupon code and blah blah blah. But I don't have one. I don't have any Amazon affiliate link store, whatever you call them. I just don't do it. I have a full-blown website, e-commerce website, and I'm very content with that, and just don't want to get into the other stuff. But what I do have is a passion. I have a passion to help people, and there's a website called smile.amazon, okay, and it's actually the same thing as amazon.com. Same company, no different. The websites are pretty much identical. You use your same login. You get that same 2-day shipping prime thing, or whatever they call it. The only difference is you go to smile.amazon.com instead of amazon.com. Now what makes it pretty unique is you're able to make your purchase. Everything's the same, like I said. But before you do that, before you go in, if you want one of these rakes, before you go in and search for the Groundskeeper 2 rake, you need to select a charity. And I'm just asking that you would select our charity, which is Team Jaxx, Jaxx. Now once you go in, you buy that rake. Amazon recognizes that, recognizes the charity, and they send us a small portion of that. I can't remember what the percentage is. It's very, very small. But there's a lot of people on the internet, right? And a lot of people start using smile.amazon. You can kind of help me and my wife kind of fulfill this dream that we have of helping these kids up in Philadelphia. My wife and I take our son to Philadelphia for surgery about twice a year. We've been doing it for 7 years, got about 10 more years to go. And when we go, we take money from the foundation, the Team Jaxx Foundation, and we give it to families up there that need the financial aid or assistance or whatever you want to call it. So that's the way you can kind of be a part of that, and you can kind of help and make your contribution. You're going to buy stuff on Amazon anyway, right? Who don't? So we're just asking that you use smile.amazon, and that way you'll help us help those folks up there. Say thank you for watching. Hope you like that rake. It's a really good rake. I really like it. I like it because it's real durable. It just really don't seem like it would break really easy. It's pretty tough, and again, it's super lightweight. It takes minimal effort using it, and I have no clue what it costs. You have to go to smile.amazon and look at it and see. Maybe 50 bucks, I don't know. I can't remember what I paid for it. I have no idea. So like, subscribe, and share. Supper's on the table. Check you later.